Hello, guys. How is everyone? Let me get the live stream on over here. Hey, Shannon Craft. Hey, where RV stand? And Rally Crib Travel. And thanks to burning up the roads for the raid. Griswold Family Vacay. Thanks for coming in. So, how is everyone? Is everybody snowed in? Because I've been hearing a couple of channels say that they're getting snow. I know we're just getting sleet here. Okay, Nate, thanks for coming in. Thanks for the thumbs up. Hey, Ruby Morton. Hey, Kaylee. No, I ain't no fond of the snow. I ain't fond of snow myself. I was on. Uh, I think it was. I can not I think it was Big Joe and Malia. I think it was. I think it was their live stream. Hey, burning up the roads. Thanks for the raid, by the way. And um, yeah, that they were talking. They, they were talking about how that they would like to have some snow, and they like for it to snow a good one. And I'm like, no, I'm like, y'all can have my share, because I'm not a big fan of snow myself. Yeah, I'm gonna call myself when it does. I'm gonna call myself, bring our show on failing. All they want is back to their house. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, like I was telling, burning up roads there. Um, I oh, that's fine. Okay, well, um, you'd love to have about 5 or 6 inches of snow, right, Blaine? I'll let you have my share. Yeah, I yeah, I don't. Nah, because like I said, like I was telling on burn up roads there, the last 2 years, it was not fun, especially considering with the way the heat pump and stuff is back to back, and got steps at the back door, the front door, and the front door. Hey, Linda Barker, the front door is um is my only entrance to get out. So uh Hey, Adventures of Moon Man, not much. What's up with you? I'm gonna drop the link here. Anybody wants to come up, they're more than welcome to do so. Um, um, but yeah, Ruby Morton, I think you're new to the channel, aren't you? There's Bamarush. What's happening?
I'm always happy to talk with you.
Yep. Been busy at work?
Yeah, staying busy. Yep. Slow, but it's busy. It's winter, all the logs are frozen.
Mm-hmm.
So it's harder to cut.
Mm.
We just got through finishing up some new format for our live stream on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So making it look a little different.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ruby Morton, feel free to post in the chat there. Tell us a little bit about your channel and what your channel's about.
Hey,
Because
Kaylee.
I like visiting new channels and getting to meet new people.
Hey, Linda.
Got cut in and out there for a minute there.
Who, me? Hmm.
Yeah, kind of, but you're back now, so uh, yeah. Let's see. Hang on
Yeah, I'm about to get ready for work here in a little bit.
You're back. You got
Long
work
night.
all night long.
Yep, I work
Santa
Monday through
Cruz says,
Thursdays. I got 2 more nights.
Santa Cruz says she wanted you to tell us about that haircut.
Well, my wife has me trim her hair. And that's what it was. So while we were in the middle of a live stream last week, she's like, "You mind cutting my hair? I'm tired of my split ends." Like, yeah, sure, I'll be there in a minute. So I was finishing up. So I went and cut her hair. And there's a running joke in there. So she's like, "Did you run away after you did it?" I was like, "Yeah." And she was sleeping. And Shanna thought I was serious. Then I told her I shaved one of her eyebrows while she was sleeping, like I was playing a cruel joke on her. No, she asked me to do it. I do it all the time. I cut my
Yeah,
own hair and cut hers and cut my little man's.
yeah. But
I've been cutting my own hair for years. Used to cut my
yeah,
brother's hair, cut my dad's hair a few times.
I know at Walmart it usually it costs about $16 per person.
Mm-hmm.
So between me and Dad both, uh, for us it'd be like $32 for two people to get haircut,
Yep.
and we get the same haircut every time we get one.
Yeah, that's pretty much the way I do mine, unless I accidentally mess up and have to shave my head. But I've been doing it for a while, so I don't really shave my head much anymore. Yeah, went out probably 20 something years ago. Went out and bought me a set of clippers and just taught myself how to do it. Of course, my aunt's hairdresser and my mom used to cut my hair. So, and then if you watch professionals do it, after a while, you can do it yourself.
Yeah, I yeah, Yeah, that's the way I am. I remember years ago, you used to be able to go and get a haircut for about 10, 15, $10, $15. And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kristen,
I used to go to the barber shop,
thanks
get
for
it for
coming
free.
in. Yeah,
I paid $3.
them days, the, them days is long gone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Long gone. My dad used to take me because my dad would want to sit down there for like an hour just chit chatting, and he'd take me and there'd be chairs open, but he wouldn't get a haircut until he was ready to go.
Hey, Kentucky coal miners, thanks for coming in, and thanks for the thumbs up.
Kentucky coal miner. I gotta check that out. Anything to do
Yeah,
with Kentucky? That's where my
I,
family's
I've
from.
I've met him in person at least twice.
All right on.
He has been coming to the meetups that we have here. I met him through I met him through Big Joe and Malia
Okay.
from Big Joe and Malia's world.
Uh-huh.
Uh, that they are also locally YouTubers here around my area.
Mm-hmm.
They just live not even maybe about 2 minutes from me or two
Okay.
miles. They don't live they don't live very far from me, and he, Kentucky coal miner and Big Joe, uh, they do a lot. They're like me. They like doing spicy food challenges.
Okay.
If you go back and watch some of their videos,
Mm-hmm.
you'll get to you'll get to see some of the spicy food challenges. And
Okay.
I've been wanting to do a spicy food challenge between me, Kentucky coal miner, and Big Joe.
I'll
That
join in.
as a matter of fact, yeah. Yeah,
I
they
like
do.
spicy food.
Yeah.
Now you say 2 miles away. Is that country miles or city miles?
It's across the hill.
Okay,
They,
so that's country miles.
yeah, they're just down to earth country folks. If you, hey,
Yeah, I'll check them out.
any moderators in here could drop the Kentucky coal miner. I'll go ahead and do this.
Moon Man, I work
You're now.
from. Well, I leave here at 4. I work from 4:45 till about 4 o'clock in the morning.
And the moderators in here with the blue wrench can drop their link. Even even drop Big Joe and Malia's.
Oh, I
Well,
know country miles. They're about 2 to 3 times
yeah,
longer than
that
regular miles.
they do they do a lot of like vlogs from around the Smoky Mountains and the what, surrounding areas. I was trying to think of the words I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm. I like to do that too.
And um, and Pigeon Forge, and they even did a vlog on Cades Cove, and of course they've done a lot of vlogs around in the local area, like here in Tennessee,
Uh-huh.
and uh, like in the actual area that they live in. Like they've done restaurant reviews. They're just down to earth country folks,
Yeah, I like
hillbilly,
Kate's Cove.
hillbilly country folks. So, and you ever get to meet them, they are the most sweetest couple you ever get to meet. They
Yeah,
will
hopefully someday.
They will
Sweet.
they will definitely treat you like family. I've met Big Joe and Malia, and like I said, Kentucky Coal Miner. At least I've met them at least twice.
Okay. Now I'll check them out. Oh, I seen the link been dropped. Okay, cool.
Yep. And they not only do that, they do RC. They've been doing like those RC car racing uh, type type things.
Yeah,
Type,
you were telling me.
yeah, and so yeah, that they've been putting out they've been putting out some RC cars. And I actually commented on one of their videos, and so and I even told him, I said, now I could watch these things race all day. But as far as NASCAR on TV or whatever, I'm not, I'm not a big I'm not a big fan of NASCAR.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we were talking about that. Computer just
That
dinged
is
for
the
some reason.
most my my in my opinion, that is the most boring. That NASCAR, I just
Hey, that's unusual because you're a car lover too.
yeah. Well, I actually shocked people in that I've had I don't know how many people ask me if I like cars. And, like I mean, like racing. And I'm like, no, I'm not a big fan of that. Now, I like I said, I do like to watch golf. I know a lot of people think, how can you, but I know everybody, has their own taste as to what they like,
It's a
and
trade off.
yeah, and
I like watching golf.
and
I used to play it quite a bit.
yeah, but I'm going to take you up here to the track and he's wanting to take me to a demolition derby.
Those are fun. I got a buddy that did it. He competed last year, actually. I think he said it's going to be his last time. He's beating up his body too much. I'll be right back, Kenny. Gotta get my coffee.
Okay. Yeah, if you see someone in this chat that you're not connected with, whatever, please feel free to go check them out. And if you like what you see, feel free to smash that red button, ring the notification bell, and leave a comment. Tell them I sent you, and just enjoy.
What you going to have for dinner tonight?
That's what my dad was asking. See, I had liver cheese sandwiches. I guess probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock this morning, and I'm not really between 11 and 12, I guess. Uh, and I'm not really in a big mood for a whole lot. I might, I might eat me. I might eat me some. Well, I do have that. But, I might eat me some crackers and not potato soup, but um, tomato soup. Crackers and tomato soup.
You need grilled cheese, go with it.
I actually don't have. I think Dad's done ate all the cheese up.
Dang it, Pawpaw.
Yeah. You what?
I said, dang it, Pawpaw.
He's talking about how you ate all the rest of the cheese. Okay. I had some. I'm very picky about my cheeses. Uh, Now, I will not eat the American cheese like what you buy, like in the single packages, and make a cheese sandwich out of. Now, I will eat. Now, I will go in the deli and eat the pepper jack cheese. The um, I will eat the hot buffalo cheese, and I will eat the Swiss cheese. And they did have a cheese called Bacon Ranch,
Mm-hmm.
and and they used to have a pepperoni cheese, which was
Mm-hmm.
kind of like a Kobe Jack and a kind of like a Kobe Jack and cheddar cheese type with pieces of bacon in it, and
Mm-hmm.
I love that. But as far as just, but now I will go back there to the dairy section and get the actual shredded up. Uh,
Well, thank you, Kentucky Coal Miner. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll check out your channel when I get in from work.
Stuff.
Have a good one. Be safe.
And I will eat that. Be safe, Kentucky coal miner.
You ever had smoked cheddar?
And smoked cheddar. I don't. I did have smoked cheddar one time. Let me ask you this: did I like it? Because I don't. I don't even
Apparently not.
remember.
Apparently not. But I like it. I like to do it like a 3 or 4 egg omelet, and when you fold it
Yeah.
over, put that smoked cheddar in between it. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I'm not a big. Like I said, I know it sounds strange, but uh, but now I will eat the shredded up, like the shredded up Kobe Jack
Hmm.
and um and the American cheese shredded up. But I like the
I have a
poor
buddy
Mexican.
up here. I'm sorry. I was going to say I have a buddy up here in the Black Hills, and he lived out in California, and he was a cheesemaker for 30 years. And he said there's so many different cheeses that Americans don't know about that are way better. I'll have to do an interview with him, and we can just talk cheese.
Yeah,
I'll see if I can get him to come on. He lives up where I work, so it's kind of hard to get in touch with him. I don't have his phone number, but I know him pretty well. I know where he lives.
yeah. I
Yes, Shanna, I love cheese too. We both do.
I haven't had any taters and butter today.
Other than Dudley,
I-
how
I'll
you
probably
doing?
be again this weekend. Of course, I'm on. Hopefully the butter will be a little bit more melted than it was in the video. It's because it was frozen butter.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having leftover chicken pot pie and barbecue pork chops tonight.
Ooh, you're making me hungry. Can I come to your house?
Sure, anytime. Got plenty of coffee and cheese.
I got coffee myself right here.
Hey, Danny.
Okay, I understand. Be safe, Danny.
Hey, the funeral host. How you doing?
What's happening there, Toby?
Danny.
Somebody else was talking about. Uh, I think it was Happy Place Camping. Was, ta- was,
Plain.
talking about, was talking about beaver nuggets in one of her videos.
Are they apple flavored?
I don't know, but she was actually was talking about. She was talking about in her um one of her premieres somewhere in Texas. She got them. I can't remember where she got
Beaver nuggets. Wonder what that tastes like.
them. I can't remember exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody. I think it was Happy Place Camper that's talking in her premiere because I remember they were talking about it on Daydream.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Happy Place Camper. And they were talking about it on Daydream about nice things.
Okay.
But oh, not much. You kind of like seafood. I wonder if they have fish or tuna beaver or anything. Oh, Lordy.
You
That
ain't
was
right,
Blaine that
Blaine.
said
You ain't
that.
right, Blaine.
You ain't right, Blaine. Oh, Lord.
Oh man. Oh, if Derek was here, he would have a field day with that one.
I'm not sure if he's coming on at 6 Eastern or if he's coming on at 7.
Should be 9 your time. Yeah. I don't want you. I didn't even see a thumbnail for
That,
him.
that, that's on Saturdays. That's 9 my time on Saturdays.
So he is coming on at 7 your time. Yeah, I just see it pop up. It's 5 my time.
Oh, oh yeah, that was funny. I could not believe he popped up. I could.
Yep. I'm surprised Darren got off the toilet the way he was talking. Waking his wife up in the middle of the morning, early morning, middle of the night.
Well, Blade said that. Oh Lord.
I hope we get that long video of him sitting out at Laguna Sequoia. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think he started doing.
Now,
Uh,
is Derek and Tanya still going to continue to sub for D until she gets better internet?
I think that was just a one-time. When I got the Blue Wave Odyssey, I think it was just a one-time reason why uh she didn't go live last Sunday. Uh,
Yeah, because I mean, she was in the
I don't
chat,
know.
D was, but she wasn't live.
Yeah.
I wonder if she's just got enough
I,
internet
I
to
don't
do the
know.
chat, but not the live.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I hear it gets pretty bad down there around when it gets real late at night and stuff. And
Hmm.
courtside,
Yeah.
that
I wonder if it's because a
from
lot of
what I
people are
can.
popping in too, stretching out that bandwidth.
Hey, Justine and Christina RV Van Life. Thanks for coming in. I got feedback there.
Probably StreamYard.
You got
I have nothing open.
okay. Okay. Um, but
Yeah.
but yeah, I back to work. It's getting closer to 7. Oh, okay. Have a good day, Spaceman Dudley. Thanks for coming in. But usually KNR goes at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I heard last night from Johnny's Journey that that they don't that they like drop their Wednesday night live streams. I,
Hmm.
I don't know.
Really? Yeah.
I don't know. But
I didn't see a thumbnail saying they're coming on at 4 my time.
how far are you behind us? Dad's asking.
I'm Mountain Time. I'm 2 hours.
So that'd be yeah.
It's 3:30 my time.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I still got about 14, 15 more hours to go before my day ends.
So what time do you actually start work?
Between 4:45 and 5 o'clock. We don't really start running until about 5 o'clock, but there's setup and prep that you got to do. So I start early. You got a bunch of lasers and photo eyes that you got to wipe off and clean. Make sure there's no broken boards in the way. Stuff like that. Little maintenance things that you got to do to prep up before you get started.
He cuts logs or something like that, or what is it
Yeah,
that you do? Yeah,
I work at a sawmill. I'm a lumber maker.
he's a lumber maker. Yeah, they were just talking earlier about
One of
y'all
my
don't do it. Y'all don't do a
my
whole lot in
very
the winter
first.
time, do you?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're cutting out on me.
Oh, sorry about that. You don't do a whole lot in
Oh,
the
that's all
winter
right.
time,
Every
do
time you stop, I'm like,
you?
but yeah, one of my very first videos is a sawmill tour, and I'm going to do a better one later on. Do one during the summer. That's when we're really humping.
Hmm. So you're more busier in the summer months and than in the fall and winter months, then, aren't you?
Mostly the winter. It's just because everything slows down because it's so cold, icy, and logs do have water in them, so they freeze, and so they're hard as rock. So we take it slower.
Yeah, that does kind. That does make sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it dulls your blades faster. Um, the way my machine is set up, it's set up to where when the logs come in, I have to position them in a certain way because we got a 3-inch chain. You got anywhere from 4 to 18 inches of log that's got to balance on a 3-inch chain that has sharp teeth that look like this. They stick up and it sinks down on it. Well, when it's frozen, they kind of just bounce off. So a lot of them just roll off because they're trying to carry through 2 bandsaws that are cutting the sides. and they just roll off. So it's a lot more slower. Yeah, we produce 150,000 board feet a shift. Well, we try to.
Yeah. That's a lot of board feet. That's a lot of board feet.
Yeah, I can cut anywhere from, on a good day, I could probably cut about 3,000 to 3,600 logs a shift. It's all ponderosa pine, so that stuff grows like a weed. We have 10 years for a mature tree.
Does your company, do they also go out and they have the lumber?
What do you say, Kenneth? I can't hear it all.
Repeat that again, Dad. I said, does the company you work for? Does the company you work for? Do they have lumberjacks that go out and cut the trees and then deliver them to you? Do they have lumberjacks that go out and cut the trees and deliver them to you?
Yes, we have company paid log truck drivers, and then there's a lot of independent contract log haulers. There's a lot of independent lumberjacks that work for different companies. So most of the time, most of it, you do have some old school lumberjacks that carry around sawmills, but most of it's feller bunchers and Timcos. So it's big, just a big giant skidder machine, kind of like a front end loader, and it has big tires, and it has a giant saw blade at the bottom of the arm, and it just grabs it and just cuts it right off at the bottom. They let it down, strips all the branches off, and then they cut it. And so it's pretty fast.
I said, I know for a few years back. He knows for a few years back. When the lumberjacking business was really going strong. When the lumberjacking business was really going strong.
Mm-hmm.
That that the government or somebody in the government had passed a law or a rule that for when they cut down a tree, they have to replant a seedling. Is that still going on? That when the government or somebody had passed a law that they had to, what'd you say now? They had to replant a seedling, or they had to replant a seedling for every tree they cut down. For every tree that they cut down. Is that still going on?
Yeah, that's more on. It's more out in California. We do it here, but it's also just good practice. I mean,
you're welcome here anytime, Ruby Morton.
Bye,
Thanks
Ruby.
for coming in.
Basically, the law says what was happening. There was clear cutting, so they would cut swaths of forest down, and they outlawed that. So now it's select cutting.
Merry Christmas to you as well. And happy blessed New Year. Remember that the people that work in sawmills around here is if they the people that went out and did lumber but they had to to replace the trees. He just remembers that they had to replant a seed to replace the trees. Oh yes, you can. I always thought, that amazes me. Because as long as it takes a tree to grow, it looks like it'd be.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that seedling law. I don't know if it's still in place a lot of people do it anyways. Hey, Jerry
Hey,
Holly.
Jerry Holly. Thanks
Hey,
for
Justin
coming
Collins.
in. Hey, Justin Collins. Thanks for coming in. Well, it says device is not connected on camping therapy. So I can't bring her up.
Well, I got to drop down anyway. I got to start getting ready for work.
Okay, thanks for coming up.
All right, we'll see you later.
See ya. I'll see you around in other live streams.
Yes, sir. All right, have a good one.
I don't think camping therapy's got enough internet to come up. Anyway, I've been doing good, Justin Collins. Oh, see, when I click, uh, well, I don't think she's gonna have enough internet to come up.
There we are.
There you are. Oh, there you are.
My computer kept freezing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to stay on. It's really bad outside, so
Oh,
I can hear the sleet hitting the window.
You must be getting snow really good then.
Got a lot of snow, and I've been hearing sleet for about an hour.
Well, I know it's sleeting here too, or was now. It's starting to rain again now, but
Yeah, we're getting up to 18 to 20 inches.
Oh, just please keep it away from here.
Yeah, and I have to take the dog out in this, so he's not going to be going out as much as he normally does. I've been hearing this sleet for about an hour, and I can only imagine what it's like outside. Hey, Jerry Holly.
You're more welcome. Come up here, Jerry.
So how are y'all doing? Did you check out that channel I sent you?
And I haven't had a chance to yet, but I will.
Yeah, I watched a couple of his videos. One was a barbecue place in Irwin, and one was the campground that I was telling Malia about.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he didn't go to the campground. He just went to like the parking lot for the day use place. But I was looking for videos for that campground, and that's how I found him. It's called Rock Creek Park Recreation Center, and it's in National Forest.
Mm-hmm.
So they have like a day use place there, and there's a river and stuff. I guess it might be the Nolichucky River.
Okay.
Thanks, Shanna. Yeah, Shanna, I don't I was thinking a cane or a walking stick would be really good because I can hear all this sleet, so it's probably icy. I don't have to go far to get the dog over to where he goes to the bathroom, but I was thinking of using my umbrella because I have one of those big pointy umbrellas. I was thinking of using that as a walking stick. You know, the umbrella closed up and folded up, not open. Just to give me something for balance.
Just be real careful. You must be shopping at Target, Danny, from Griswold Family Bakery. No, we actually got Target here ourselves. Of course, I haven't been to Target in about 10 years now.
So Shanna Kraft said she thinks she's been to Rock Creek. It's in Irwin, Tennessee, Shanna.
Isn't that where you stay? No, that was Davy Crockett. Oh, Dad's asking, is that the same place where you stayed when you was in Irwin?
No, that was Nolichucky Gorge.
No. Okay.
Nolichucky Gorge, and Nolichucky Gorge is it's a private owned campground, and I think this other one's nicer.
Okay.
I have a bunch of pictures to put together a video of Nolichucky Gorge from when I was there, and it looks really pretty, but for what they're charging for campers now, it's not worth it. I just haven't done the video yet because I've been trying to get all the vintage camper videos out. I don't know how many more of them I have. Let me see.
You heard from the little girl that you met down there in Davy Crockett. Is she doing okay?
Have you heard from that channel?
Stephanie?
Yeah.
I haven't done her video yet. The last I looked, she still only had one video up.
Okay.
So I still have 5 more videos of vintage campers.
Yeah, well, I know I connected with her and I commented on that video that she did have up. And I told her that you had sent me over there and that I had met her through that vintage camper rally.
Yeah, I've kind of been putting her video off of her camper because I was waiting to see if she uploaded more videos.
Mm-hmm.
So I still have 5 left, and next week is the Christmas special. That one's going to be a lot of fun, I think. It's going to be long, but I hope it's a very unique video, something different, and it should be a lot of fun. And then 5 more vintage ones after that. So for the next 6 weeks, I've already got videos planned.
Wow.
Hey, I need to go to my microwave for a second. I'll be right back.
All right. Oreo candy canes. Who knew? That's what Danny said. That they have some at Target. I just did well, of course, no, I didn't get to do it because it was starting to melt so fast. I was going to do a vlog on a new Hershey bar. It's called Candy Cane. It was an actual. Okay,
Bye,
be safe.
Lucretia.
Be safe burning up roads. Hope everything goes well at the doctor's for you.
So Rayleigh Creative Travels, the vintage ones are so unique. You're really going to love next week's video if you like the vintage campers because you're going to see a lot of them. I don't want to give it all away, but I hope it's going to be a really good video. I haven't put it together yet because I'm still getting more things to add to it. And my cutoff is Friday, and then I have to put it together over the weekend.
Is that still from down here, Davy Crockett, or is that where?
What did he say?
He's asking, are there these videos that you've been putting out? Are these the same ones from where we had went to that Davy Crockett?
They're all from that weekend, and I have five more.
Oh, okay, yeah, they're all from that weekend.
I didn't. You did today. I didn't remember that one being there. We must have missed that one.
That was actually the second one in. The one that showed today, you know where the one was with the big ghost? That was the first one when you came in. That was the host site. This one was next to Bill's camper.
Oh,
Because Bill was on number 3, and this camper that was shown today was on number 2, site number 2.
okay.
And they live in Flag Pond.
Mm-hmm.
You know where that is?
Flag Pond, yeah.
Yeah, that's where they live.
Okay.
Yeah, if you can camp next to her, it's a good thing because she's a pampered chef consultant and she always cooks good food.
She's from Flag Pond?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know which one I'm going to do next.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe the red and white one. Do you remember the red and white one that had the big, humongous, like spider web made out of yarn or something on it? Do you remember that one?
I remember that one, yeah.
Yeah, maybe that one's name is Annabelle. The camper's
Hey,
name is
Johnny.
Annabelle too. I might do that one next time, the week after Christmas. All right, so Shanna said that's where I car camped for one night when I went to look at Daisy. I liked it there. I think I could have stayed 14 nights for my $20. No hookups, but they do have water available. Oh, there's no hookup. Yeah, they do have some hookups there because I remember looking at the website. So are you saying you could stay 14 nights and $20 a night, or 14 nights for $20 total? But they do have some sites with hookups because I was looking at the website, but they're still really low price. And that one I stayed at wants $40, and it wasn't that nice. I mean, it just, when you see my video, you're going to think it's really a beautiful place, and the part of it is, but where I had to park and they wanted $40 and you had to run like a 50-foot extension cord to electric, and it was just you're parked on mulch under the trees. You don't even have like an actual campsite. You just park under the trees wherever you want. And then they didn't clean out the fire ring, and there was trash in it. And I asked somebody to clean it, and he said, well, I'm off today and I'll get somebody to clean it. And nobody ever cleaned it. And then there were people living in their campers in the same section like where I was. And it just, down by the river, if you're tenting, you can camp right next to the river, and it's beautiful down there. But up where the campers are, it wasn't so nice. And it used to be $12 a person and $5 for electric. And that was like 2 years ago. Yeah, 2018. And now it's $40 if you have a small camper. And it's just not worth it for what it is. Davy Crockett was 10 times nicer and cheaper. $20 total for 2 weeks. That is amazing.
Hey, Weekend RV, thanks for coming in.
So, Kenneth, that campground
Mm-hmm.
is on the same road as the place that I was telling you that I'm checking into that I can't talk about yet.
Yeah.
It's on the same road.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll definitely have to check that place out and maybe have a meetup there. Have a gathering at the campground next year sometime. Hey, Weekend Arvine, how are you?
Dad's asking. Dad's want me to ask you. Have you found your new camper yet?
No, I found one yesterday. It's made by U-Haul, but it's 5 hours away in Ohio, and I didn't think that right now was a really good time for me to get a camper. And I didn't want to drive 5 hours and then get there and it not be nice, like the axle was all rusted out or something. So I know that Bill is looking for one for me, and if he gets one, he said he has 3 acres and he can store it at his place until I can come down and get it. So that way he can check it out for me and make sure everything's good. And that just sounds like a better plan for right now.
Yeah, because you definitely don't want to. You definitely don't want to get a bad one.
No, and I don't want to drive 5 hours and then find out that it's bad, because pictures very often lie. You just can't go by pictures. But
Yeah, well, I've learned many a times you can't go by just looks at one just online. I've also heard that's where a lot of people have messed up. They just went by looks on one, and then they went down and just bought it, and without even checking out anything, and they wound up getting a lemon. You know.
yeah, I watched a video on that today, Shanna, and I could see the kids playing in the water. It looks like a neat place. There is a scamp in Philadelphia that was for sale just like a week or week and a half ago, and somebody said, "Oh, that's near you," and it was $8,000, so it was over my budget. But and they said that nothing was wrong with it. And then somebody wrote in the Facebook post on the comments that he had went and checked it out, and he said everything was moldy, that there were cracks in the roof, that all of the upholstery was wet, the table was warped, and it was just trash. I mean, it wasn't trash because you can fix it; it's fiberglass, but for $8,000, and they said nothing was wrong with it. And there were people ready to drive 10 hours to go get that camper because they're so hard to find, and the used ones. So people will travel no matter how far it is because they want one that bad. Well, I don't want one that bad. So I would rather have one that I know that I can check out in person with no more than a 2 or 3 hour drive. 2 hours is that's a good sweet spot, because you can do that and then go back home the same day. But if you're traveling like this one in Ohio, it's 5 hours, and that's without stopping to use the bathroom or anything. So you might as well say it's like 6 hours. And then you get there and it's junk, or the frame's all rusted. Then what? You've just wasted all that time and money and gas, and you just turn around and go back home. So I don't like to do that. So people say, well, if you want one, you'll have to travel. Well, I'm not going to do that because I've learned that lesson.
Yeah. A bad thing is as well, you can't see behind the walls of the camper where they leaked, and they could have mold. It's almost a gamble, and you just hope things are good when you get something.
Yeah, I mean, with the Scamp and the U-Haul trailer, they're totally fiberglass. The Scamp has a wooden floor, but the U-Haul trailer doesn't. It's all fiberglass, so there's not going to be any mold in the walls and stuff. It's going to be like on the cushions and things like that, the table, the cabinet doors. Those are the only things that can actually like rot out and stuff. So definitely, I mean, if it's a project and you can fix it, but I don't want to get into something with a bad axle or, just serious problems that I can't fix them. No. So that's why I just don't, I'm very leery. But it's just not a really good time for me right now, just because of something that I'm trying to do. So I don't want to going to Ohio to get a camper right now.
Yeah. He didn't know if you found one or not.
What, Kenneth?
Dad was just wondering if you had found one.
No.
Oh, Landon. Oh, okay.
I've never been to Branson.
Hey, Landon. This is Landon on his daddy's account on YouTube. Hey, Landon, Danny's, yeah. Hey, BA Vlogs. Thanks for coming in.
I have
Um,
not heard of that channel before.
he does a lot of like painting and he is also, I think, started doing some cooking vlogs. And
Okay.
he's a really good guy. He's been following me, and I've been following him quite some time.
There's so many videos I want to watch right now. Like I've got 2, 3, 4. I have 4 tabs, no, 3 tabs open so that I don't forget that I need to go into those channels and watch the videos because I want to check them out. And then you find new ones and then you want to watch them. And like, how do you keep up with everybody, you know? So
Yeah,
you can't watch everybody that you want to watch. And then I'm
yeah.
working at home doing the punch needles. So, and trying to watch some Christmas movies.
Hey, Margie Butcher, thanks for coming in.
You better be good. Santa will be making a visit next week. Isn't that unreal that like Christmas is next Friday?
Yeah, and then 2021 will be the next Friday. Hopefully
Yeah, so you know, it's just this mental thing with me. Like after New Year's, I feel like you know how like during the week they say Wednesday is hump day, and then like you feel like okay, Friday's coming and you get excited. So like after New Year's, to me that's like the hump day of the winter season. And then like I feel like okay, then the spring is coming and we can go camping again, you know. So it's just like after New Year's, I feel like everything just completely changes and you just push it all and you're looking forward instead of saying, oh, winter's coming, winter's coming. It's like at New Year's, then I start thinking spring, spring.
he basically does different things on his channel, but he's a really nice guy, and he's come up on my panel. And does anyone know if K&R Destinations is coming on? Because it's 6 o'clock.
Did you check and see if there was a thumbnail? Hello,
Somebody else did.
Dream.
Hey, Full Time Dream. Because if that's the case, we'll go raid them. If not, I'll wait till the next live stream comes on.
I need to cook some supper. I just got off a Zoom meeting with the road cooking group.
How was that camping therapy?
It was good. It's just weird because like you try to show stuff that you're working on and what you're making and you can't really see it really good. So it's not like the same as having it in person, but it's the next best thing. They're only an hour away from me, where they usually meet in Delaware. But of course they haven't met since COVID. And I just met them this time last year is when I went to the first meeting there and just met them. So it's I don't know, they're a super friendly group, but it's just not the same when you're at a Zoom meeting. Hey, Misfits and Dreamers. So I'm not sure about the Zoom meeting thing. I don't know if I really care for it that much. And my internet, like, it gets overloaded because there were 9 people on the Zoom meeting. I don't know if that has something to do with it, but I was on a Zoom meeting the other day with a different road cooking group, and it's like my screen freezes and all the sound goes off for, you know, like 10 seconds and then it comes back on. And it doesn't do that on the live streams. It only does it on Zoom. So I'm not a big fan of the Zoom thing, but it's better than nothing, you know.
Yeah. I like this program, StreamYard, pretty good.
I do. I don't have any problems with StreamYard. Tonight I did trying to get on, but now I'm here. I'm not having any issues.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of people that's if you've got more than so many people on a panel that it kind of bogs their internet down.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening with the Zoom.
Yeah.
So they're saying, I'm looking at the weather, it says 10 to 22 inches.
Please have your Please have my share. uh,
Yeah, that's Blake from New Vision Security said he was going to Tennessee, and I told him I was going to follow him.
yeah, if I remember right, he said he was going to he said it the other day and I forgot.
I forgot too, but he did say where he was going.
Sure.
So it's saying that it feels like 15 degrees outside. Okay, now
I'm not exactly sure what.
You're not exactly sure what?
I'm not exactly sure what the temperature is here.
Yeah, it says feels like 15. It's 28, but it feels like 15. So this is like when I wish my dog was like trained to go on a puppy pad.
Hello, Bob.
I got to take him outside in this.
Kenneth, do you remember what my background in my office used to look like?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You ready?
Yes.
Are we froze out? Is everybody froze? Okay, we're good.
Wow.
How's that?
There we go.
That is
Hello.
so cool. That is so cool,
Well, I
Bob.
didn't see anything. My screen froze.
Your screen.
Give it a second. Refresh it.
Okay, well, I'm on the StreamYard, so hold on.
Sometimes people have to go out and then come back in.
So what do you think?
That is so
are you
cool.
showing the little guy that was showing?
Yeah, that would have been me.
Okay.
I'm
Pretty neat, eh?
Dad's are you asking are you snowed in?
Haven't even started snowing yet.
Hadn't even started snowing yet?
Yeah, I took a nap, just got up, look out the window. It's not even snowing here yet. We're expecting anywhere between 10 to 18 inches, depending on the track.
And where are you at?
I'm in upstate New York. I'm about 11 miles north of Albany.
Yeah, well, we're getting it hard here, and it started.
Where are you?
It started probably between 11 and 12.
Where are you?
I'm in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. We're it's stalled out a little bit, and this is what we're afraid of. That's why the totals, because what they're expecting, well, it's supposed to be after 7 p.m. That's when they're supposed to start time, but we're expecting about 2 inches an hour.
Yeah, that's what they said. Ours was going to start at 1 inch an hour, and then it was going to go to 2. But I've been hearing sleet for over an hour. It's hitting my window.
If you don't mind me asking, what is your temperature there?
Oh, what did I just say it was, Kenneth? Do you remember?
I think you said it was 25 and feels like 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little colder here. The high here today got about 15. When I went to take a nap an hour ago, it was 12.
Okay, it says 27 degrees, feels like 14.
Yep. So, yeah.
And I got to.
So what can also happen while you're getting sleet is above the atmosphere might be a little bit warmer than ground, so it's falling through that cold layer, but it's not coming down as snow, it's coming down as sleet.
Yeah, I'm going to take the dog out in a little while, and then I probably won't take him out again until bedtime. So I'm just hoping I can safely take him out, because I only have like 2 steps to go down, but then
just be careful in case it's ice.
Yeah, as I said, I have like one of those big regular size umbrellas, and I think I'm going to leave it closed up and use it like a cane.
That would help.
Because it's got the pointy end on it. Yeah.
That'll help. That's what we took. I have a buddy who's a Kenneth will tell you, he's a little over a year and a half purebred Australian Shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where I just took him just before a male came. I took him out. I'll take him out again, but we have the retractable leash. So I let him out because I have a little swale in front of my house. I just let him go there, bring him back in.
Yeah, I have to walk mine because I'm on Main Street and I'm right at the sidewalk. When I walk out the door, I go down 2 steps and I'm on the sidewalk.
Oops.
So
yeah, that can be a problem.
Yeah, so I have to take him over to the grass. And he's a dachshund mix, so he's got short legs. So
short legs.
He's going to be in the snow.
Yeah, I got to meet him.
That you should tape.
Yeah.
If I can get him over to the driveway, there's a huge pine tree with real low and it acts like an umbrella. So that'll have some space for him to actually go over there and go to the bathroom. So he's not in snow.
Covered in snow. Buddy loves snow. Buddy jumps, plays in it, runs in it. Mm-hmm. You know, he's a good dog. So anyway, Kenneth, the reason why the lights.
That is so cool.
So that's how I changed all it. It's a changing color light. The lights. So I can make it almost any color I want in here, but I think that the purple and the bluish purple and the sodium light kind of makes it really kind of cool.
You still have your green screen?
On the other side.
On the other side, okay.
And then for WMAD radio, the white wall is here, but it's going to have all the albums behind it. And that's where I'll broadcast when I do the radio show.
Oh, okay, cool.
Did you ever use the tablecloth for a green screen?
No. I have a Muslim green screen that my wife bought me, and it was like $60. But the nice thing about it is what we call wash and wear. So you can wash them, take them right back out, put them right back up, and they dry. Keeps them clean. Also keeps it somewhat wrinkle-free because I found out with the other one we had, the original one, I washed it, I put it in the dryer, and that was a nightmare. It wrinkled, we had to iron it. I'm like, we're not doing that again.
How dirty would it get, though, hanging up on the wall?
Shouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't smoke, and I mean, the whole 9 yards, you shouldn't get dirty at all.
I don't know. I like being in my recliner, and I'm in the corner, so I would have to wrap it around. That would look kind of weird.
You ever see the shower curtains that it's the shower bar? It's kind of bent.
Yeah, but I don't want to do all that. I probably just won't bother with it.
There is an easier way.
You know what? I'm going to take the dog out because he's like up and roaming the apartment. So he doesn't go to the door anymore. He's almost 15. So he's roaming around. So I'm going to just stop the camera and the mic. And I'll come back in and let you guys know what it's like outside.
Okay.
We'll be here.
Be careful and be safe because I've heard so many people fall, especially on black ice.
Black ice.
Well, I should be back in just a few minutes. Okay.
All right.
So there you go. That's how it's done.
That is so cool.
I can turn the light off on the cabinet and just let it completely go over. The only thing that isn't lit back there is my lava lamp, but I can light that. There is all sorts of things here that I can do with this. I told you I was going to change it. It was just a matter of changing it.
Yeah, and time.
That's the big thing. I mean, today that's what I did. I cleaned not that my house is dirty, but I cleaned dust my bedrooms. From there, I cleaned the kitchen. From there, I cleaned the bathroom and the lunchroom. And all I got left to do now is decorate the Christmas tree. And we're done. But yeah, we're expecting anywhere between 10 to 18 inches of snow here.
Please
You
keep
know,
it there.
well, considering it's coming from you, I could have told you the same thing. Where did it start? Oh, yeah, down in the Tennessee Valley. Where do you live? Oh, right, Tennessee. So you want to start there? Let's start there.
Dad said that at least that's better than what they were saying this morning.
Yeah. Like I said, it depends. I mean, if it stalls out, if she's in Pennsylvania and she's getting freezing rain and sleet, then it's warmer in the higher elevation it's falling through. You know, I mean, for me, if there's no snow here, I'd be a happy little camper.
They were saying this morning on the weather report that we heard about across the nation that it was going to be like up, possibly up to 2 feet from Maine up. I mean, from New York.
Possibly 2 feet of snow.
You know who's not going to get it? Or she will, but she won't get as much as me because she's on the coast is Kendra.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Up in that area, they were saying,
Where they think they're going to get hit the hardest is up through northern Vermont into Maine.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I have my camera. I have everything ready to go. I have my stationary camera in the window. So when it starts, all I got to do is push record. And it's power plugged in. I have 17 hours of recording time on the card. So if it snows overnight, then all I have to do is just, when I put the video up, is time frame it, time lapse it. So I can take 17 hours and squish it into about 12 minutes. But the biggest thing here they're worried about is the winds. They're talking anywhere between 25 and 35 mile an hour wind gust. And that can create whiteouts. But they basically, that's what Bonnie, she didn't work today because the bad news, you know, my van.
Yeah, I remember you saying before how you had issues about it wasn't shifting.
Considering you're sitting down, what happened was we hit a bad pothole. Basically, where the mount is for the spring and the shock cracked and came completely off the frame. It's gone. $1,000 worth of damage.
Ouch.
And you call the city and they're like, well, what do you want us to do? Well, nothing like you normally do because we pay taxes and you have potholes that tanks can fall in. And I had to laugh because after I called them about 3 days later, not even, probably about 2 days later, all of a sudden the pothole patrol's out and they're filling all the potholes. A little late. Let's close the barn door after the cow's gone.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I know Dad had a, what was it, kind of car one time? He had a 1965 convertible Mustang one time, and they had pothole around here. Oh, it was a big slab cut out of the highway, put in a pipe, and they didn't put up no warning signs, no nothing. And I just took it all out and left it open, and he hit that thing, and it tore the whole bottom out of the pan, didn't you say that? Took out the transmission and everything. Yeah.
All right. I just wanted you to come on and see this. I'm going to go have dinner now, and then I may be on later. I don't know what I'm doing tonight.
Okay.
No clue.
What you having good for dinner?
Thick country style pork ribs with homemade barbecue sauce and baked potatoes.
Can I come to your house?
I told you the door was always open. Hell, I can get you up here with no problem at all. I'll just throw you up over my shoulder, fireman carry your ass up the freaking stairs.
That sounds
But
yummy.
I'm not responsible once you sit and Buddy comes up and licks the hell out of you. That's not my problem. But yeah, he's doing pretty well. He's a little over a P. He's a year and 8 months tomorrow.
Yeah, well, mine in January is going to be 6 years.
It's gonna be 6.
Her birthday is 1/30/16
Well,
in 21. Is that yeah?
she's gonna
Have a
be
good night, Bama Rush.
Yeah.
Have a good night. All right.
Have a good one, Mash.
Kenneth, I'll catch you later. I'm going to eat dinner. And like you said, I may be on my, I don't know. I really didn't have any plan to really do much of anything, but again, it depends on the need. So, you saying, Kenneth, you're saying Krista was coming on?
Not tonight. She won't come on until tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay. All right.
Now,
Victoria's gonna do karaoke tonight.
Victoria May Wallace is going to do karaoke at 8.
What time? At 8. That's all I need to know. All right. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Goodbye,
Thanks,
Kenneth.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Bye. Okay, Full-Time Dream. I may send everybody over your direction. There's Full-Time Dream coming on at 7, and also Van Life Voyages. So everybody got their choice between Full-Time Dream and Van Life Voyages, because I'm a moderator over on Van Life Voyages. So I usually have to go over there and moderate on Van Life Voyages.
Okay, so it's very powdery snow.
Mm-hmm.
I even did a little bit of shoveling just because I'm trying to keep ahead of it on the sidewalk. We have to shovel, it's supposed to be a 3-foot wide path on the sidewalks, like 24 hours after it stops snowing. And I didn't want to wait until you get the whole depth of the snow. So I've already shoveled it twice. So the dog went to the bathroom and we came back in. It wasn't
like it, like, oh, okay.
What?
I was gonna say, have you got any ice or anything to put on?
It sounds
any like ice melt.
I don't have any of that. I didn't even think to get any, but it's not slippery at all. It's a little bit crunchy from the sleet, but it's not. It wasn't like dangerous really to walk in. I wasn't afraid. I took the umbrella with me and used it like a cane, but it wasn't like really bad because it's very powdery. So you just kind of like sink down into it. But
okay.
Even under the tree though, where I said the big pine tree acts like an umbrella, because it's windy out, all the drifts were under there. So there was nowhere dry for the dog to go to the bathroom.
Oh, golly.
Yeah, poor little guy. But he went. If he goes in the house, so be it. You can't get mad at him. So, but I'll take him out one more time before I go to bed. So he's very good. He very rarely will go in the house, and it's usually because I didn't take him out. I waited too long.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't go to the door anymore, so I just have to like kind of watch the time and think, okay, it's been a few hours. I need to take him out. So it's kind of training me more than training him.
Yeah, I remember you said it was getting up there in years.
He'll be 15 in January, and he's been having some seizures, so we're going to have to take him to the vet. But just in case it's bad news, he's technically my son's dog, but I've had him for 3 years. So I want my son to be there. And, they can't do surgery or anything because he's too old, but he wakes up screaming and then he goes into like a seizure, and then he pees,
Ooh.
like wherever he's at. So he's done it 3 times now, and like he did it in the summer, and then it was like 3 months, and then he did it again 3.5 weeks ago, and he just did it again 2 days ago.
Oh my.
So it's getting a little more closer. So my son is on mandatory overtime. So we're going to take him like after Christmas. We'll take him to the vet. He doesn't act like, 5 minutes after this is over, he's fine. Like nothing ever happened. He runs up the steps. Because we're on the second floor. We got 16 steps. He runs up the steps, and then he acts like there's nothing wrong with him. He doesn't seem like he's in any pain at all. He just has these spells. If he acted like he was in pain, I would have taken him right away. But we just kind of thought we'd just wait to see what would happen before you go in and they charge $1,000 for tests. So we wanted to just kind of keep an eye on him and see how he did. But now that they're getting a little more frequent, we're thinking we're going to take him to the vet. So there's not a whole lot you can do at his age. So we don't want to.
In dog years, that's 105 years old.
What did he say?
In 15 years?
Yeah.
In human years. In dog years, that is 105 years old.
Yeah. Like I said, there's not really much you can do. And then, you take them to the vet and they're going to want to do all these different tests, and it's going to end up being $1,000, and they can't do anything to help him anyway.
Right.
So we don't want to do that, and if it's not going to be beneficial to him. So, because they can't put him asleep for surgery. He has a heart murmur and he's too old.
Yeah. That makes it rough.
Yeah.
But he gets around, like he can run faster than I can.
He gets around like nobody's business, as the saying goes.
So we come in from downstairs, and then we have 16 steps to get up to where you go into my apartment. And he gets a treat when he comes in. So he pulls and pulls, and then as soon as I take the leash off him, he's gone up the steps, and he's at the top of the steps before I've even walked over and put the leash down. Because he knows he gets a treat. So he runs. Yeah. How many people we got in here? We got a quiet chat.
It says it's got 8 in here.
Yeah, got a really quiet chat tonight.
Yeah, I don't think they're really used to me being on Wednesdays at this time, because this used to be BB3's slot from 5 until 6, and then KNR came on at 6, so then it went from KNR to Van Life Voyages at 7, and Full Time Dream at 7, and also Wayward. I think another channel comes on at 7. There's so many channels.
Wayward Wags.
I think it's Wayward, right? Oh, yeah.
I've only watched them a couple times.
I believe it's Wayward Wags, I believe.
Yeah, and I'm checking our destinations, and they're not on. The RV DJ is on.
So I thought
Yankee in the South is on.
I thought since it's getting closer to the 7 o'clock hour, I thought I'd just go raid, send everybody. They can choose whether they want to go. If one of the moderators would put in the Van Life Voyages link and Full Time Dream and whoever the next live is at 7 o'clock. Is that okay? In our head, 3 channels that were going live at 7. They said everybody, and they said for their motto, it was a naked Viking raid or something like that. I forget how they put it.
Yeah. So this guy that I gave you his channel, it's called, for anybody that wants to check it out, and it just says the word big and then the capital letter O. That's all. It's just big O. And his latest video he posted an hour ago is Church Circle to New Street, Kingsport, Tennessee. So he's showing a tree lit up. It looks like a town square. And it's got a Christmas tree with lights on.
Yeah, I've been there many times. Yeah, I've been down there many times. Just down there around Broad Street, Sylvan Street.
I'm trying to see. I don't have the homepage up. Like, I mean, I'm looking at the homepage, but I don't know. Like, did Gary announce who the winners were last night?
I think so. You'll have to probably go to his.
Go to his. Okay, I found it. The player for today was RV Underway. New Horizons won a Troubadour Christmas CD. $10 PayPal cash was Grassroots Living, Family Vacay, and B&D Crafts. Daydream sticker was Shanna Craft. Okay, I think that's everything.
Yeah, the community tab. I was told that in order to have a community tab, you got to have 1,000 friends.
Yeah, you do. You don't have to be monetized, but you have to have 1,000 subscribers. Yeah. And I will probably reach that on my Punch Needle channel first because I have over 700 on that one. Let me check and see what I've got.
There's a lot of people really into that, interested in that crocheting and things. I like it too, and
Into
I
what?
think it's really neat.
What are you talking
Do
about?
what now?
Punch needle. The punch needle
Yeah, I'm
embroidery?
talking about your punch.
Okay,
Yeah,
you said crocheting and that threw me off.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm into crocheting as well. I follow a lot of crochet channels.
You should make you a warm blanket.
I'm
I don't do anything with yarn. Okay, so Camping Therapy has 579 and Punch Needle has 732. So probably my Punch Needle with Privies and Prims will get 1,000 first. Unless I have like some super fantastic video like my Christmas video next week that will get me a whole bunch of new subscribers. I don't know. It might.
Congratulations, Blaine.
820, so I'm looking forward to getting my 1K and 180 more connections. 180 sounds like a lot compared to when you just say 820 and I need to get to 1,000 because you're not actually doing the math. Like 820 sounds really close to 1,000. And then when you say 180 more subscribers, that sounds like so much. Like it just sounds harder to get to. So Shanna Craft, are you still here? Did you know that you won something on Gary's show last night? And who else did I say? Oh, Griswold Family Vacay won. Because he doesn't tell you. I think you have to see it and you have to get in touch with him.
Yeah, that's how he does it.
Yeah, I think that's how.
Yeah.
People are all going to be posting snow pictures on Facebook.
Yeah. But yeah, if if somebody could also post the link for van life voyages in there, that'd be good too. When it comes closer to the time, because I know they go live on Wednesdays as well. Just
Hold on, I
forward me.
can do it.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, Kenneth, when I do my premieres,
yes,
if I was trying to do something on Facebook, if like Going Green Mom has been having a premiere right after me, and I think next week Roy and Becky is having a premiere after mine. But if there is a premiere that you know that's going to be like right after mine, like that's in that group, I'll try to remember to tell you yes. But if you could post a link right at the very end, like in the last, well, you won't know how long when the end is. But if you just post a link for the raid, like at the end of my premiere, I don't know. I'll let you know because I know that I had that issue before and I said not to. So I'll just kind of let you know ahead of time. But today I had Going Green Mom's link already copied and all I had to do was hit paste.
Yeah.
And I forgot. So, because I'm like watching the comments because it's my premiere and I'm trying to like follow people's comments and stuff and thank them for coming and everything. And then like I forgot. But
yeah, I
don't know if I want to do that or not. So I'll just think about it and get back to you. So, but I know I'm pretty sure that next week Roy and Becky is doing a premiere after me. I was kind of confused on what she said they were doing. So, but if they are, then we need to put a link to that because they always give me the raid after the stream. So I posted it. It's showing up for van life and full time. Oh, so you posted it, Rayleigh. Thank you.
Okay,
see, I
so
got
this,
and I was going to do it. Okay, so for full-time dream, let me see. I can do that one.
Yeah, full time. It's showing up as full time dream on this link right here. Hey, Blaine
Did the link
posted.
work? I said the link didn't work.
They did on my YouTube side on my phone here.
Because I thought he said just the one for van life showed up.
Van life don't have a.
Oh, it says full-time dream. Okay, posted it showing up for van life and full-time. Did it not show up? Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm done in the Vanilla Gorilla. Thanks for coming in. Hope you had a good day at work.
So van life voyages didn't show up. It's just the full-time dream showed up.
So okay, so van life.
So your live streams are what? Sunday nights at 11 and Wednesday.
11, of course, this Sunday, yeah, Wednesday. This Sunday I won't be doing a live stream at all because I'm giving Rally Creative Travel the time slot because he's doing his Holly Jolly live stream for Christmas. It's going to be from like 1 until whenever. He's going to be giving away prizes every 15 to 20 minutes.
And what time is that going to be?
10 Eastern.
Okay, so he's going to go over and go into your time slot. That's what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm looking for a thumbnail on Van Life Voyages.
I just found it. Today is the 16th, isn't it? Well,
My internet is going really slow. Yeah, see, I'm not seeing a thumbnail. I'm seeing something from 2 days ago.
well, I just found the thumbnail.
I know sometimes people find them and I don't see them on mine. So it's not showing up on mine. Just the one going live today for Box Van D, and that was 2 days ago.
Yeah, when I clicked, okay. Yeah,
I checked on the home and on the videos, and I don't see it on either one.
the link you post, the link's what's showing up, Blaine, is Full Time Dream link. That's what's showing up, but Van Life Voyages is not showing up. But here is Van Life Voyages right here.
No, it's still. I don't see yours at all, Kenneth. I only see Rayleigh Creative Travel.
Well, I'm working on
Full-Time Dream.
I'm working on getting it right here.
Okay, let me check. I'm going to try the link and see.
There's the Van Life Voyages right there.
Okay, it worked because I just clicked on it.
And the one for Full Time. And the one for Full Time Dream.
Yeah, that one's already on there.
Yeah. But anyway, you all got your choice on where you want to go. If you like me, you got two separate devices. Play one on one device, play one on the other.
I tried that before. It's not easy to do. It's not easy. I mean, you can run to, but it's not easy to follow the conversation into.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you miss what somebody's saying. So, did you have supper yet, Kenneth?
No, I haven't had supper yet. I'm not exactly. I told Bama Rush the other, or a couple hours ago, that I'd probably have some crackers and tomato soup. My cousin's wife sent me a can of tomato soup. So
I think I'm not supposed to have red meat because of the high fat. I'm supposed to have a low fat diet because of my liver. So I found once in a while, they said, you can still do moderation once in a while, but not like you can't have red meat all the time. So I found these hot dogs. They're beef hot dogs, and they're lean beef, so they're supposed to have a lot less fat. So I'm going to have those and beans and fried potatoes. Like, actually not fried potatoes. They're steamed potatoes. So hot dogs and beans and potatoes. That's what I'm going to have. I was going to make a turkey burger, and then I opened the fridge and I saw the hot dogs, and I was like, I think I feel like having that. Fat and sassy.
That's it. That's Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. If you're not connected,
is this a man or a woman?
It's a couple.
Oh, okay.
It's Jeff and Tammy. It's their names. And if you ever get to meet them in person, they're really nice people. They do a lot of
So when you go with Big Joe and Malia, are there other YouTubers? Are there other YouTubers usually go to?
Yeah, there's several. Hey, Jesse's Manila Gorilla, feel free to drop your link in there. and tell them and feel free to come up here and talk about your channel, because you can explain it a lot better than I can. But yeah, there's several. There's usually several other YouTube channels that come to the meetup.
So when they say they're having a meetup, do they mean a camping meetup or just people meet somewhere and chit chat and then go home?
It's normally
like you and I did.
Normally we go to a campground, and they usually come up. They usually what it is.
I'm listening. I got to answer this lady because it's who I'm working for. Go ahead.
Okay. Big Joe and Malia, they usually get one big campsite, and everybody mostly gathers at that, and we eat, laugh, and just do different things. Just have a good time. I mean, have fellowship, and just get to meet different YouTubers and things.
So not everybody camps, or they all do camp.
Some of them go to hotels, and some of them do have. Some of them bring in their own campers. They and some of them tent camp, and some of them like they just get a hotel and not into camping. They just get a hotel, but they come over to the campground for the activities during the day.
Yeah. And do they have to pay? Well, I guess it depends on the campground. I'm listening. I'm just sorry. I got to do this.
Oh, it's okay. I understand.
I guess it depends on the campground as to whether they have to pay a fee or not.
Well, you pay a fee.
You have to pay a fee. It's better
like if you come in just for the day.
No, that's free.
That's free. But in order to stay on the campground, I think it's what for the disabled, it's like I think like about $46 for 3 nights.
Yeah, but some campgrounds, like the one where I worked at and the one where Steve Chitter worked at, it's $4 a person guest fee.
Yeah.
Even if you were just coming in for a couple hours just to hang out and have dinner, you had to pay the guest fee.
No, but they don't do that. As far as I know, at least I've not.
People come there and visit all the time.
People come in and visit all the time and things.
So Adventures of Moon Man is here.
Yes, he's
wants
been
to
here.
know, where is the campground at?
It is in Kingsport, Tennessee, which is a lot of times known as East Tennessee.
Does the Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla go to the meetup?
They did this last time. They drove 9.5 hours to get here, I believe. Maybe.
Wow. That would be like what it would take me to get there. It would take me about that long.
Maybe a little bit longer.
Ohio, he lives in Pennsylvania.
They have a vlog about it on their channel.
I just
Go
saw
ahead.
that.
Go
So
ahead.
I'm going to tell you how far that is from me. Let me see. What's the
Yeah.
name of the campground?
Warriors Path State Park.
Now, I never go by these times because I stop a lot, so I always add time in. But it is telling me let me see. Overflow campground, marina, stables, golf course, building, or park office. I'm just going to say park office.
It's all around the same area.
Okay, I'm just saying park office, and it's telling me 8 hours and 2 minutes.
That's about right.
That's about right, then.
So I would give myself at least 10 hours because I stop so much. Unless, like, if I really push myself and I just, like, stop, go to the bathroom, get right back in the car, which I don't like to do because then you're rush.
Uh-huh.
I don't really like to drive like that. So
Maria and Big Joe are the host of it, and they do most of the. As a matter of fact, Malia does most of the cooking for this meetup, and I think this year, I think they're talking about having it catering.
So is there a lot of people come? Hey, Spaceman Dudley. I need to meet Spaceman Dudley.
There's usually quite a few. About how many would you say usually comes, Dad?
Spaceman Dudley, you need to grab that link and come up on the panel so we can meet you. I haven't met you.
Those at least
Yeah, he lives
40 or 50.
he lives here. There's usually about maybe
Somewhere around 40 or 50 this last time,
yeah.
give or take.
What did he say, Kenneth?
There's usually about 40, maybe 50 of us.
Spaceman Dudley's at work. That's a lot of people. So
Yeah.
that's like Mayberry. That's as big as Mayberry.
Mayberry's bigger though, isn't it?
Mayberry's a lot bigger though. But
I mean, Mayberry had, as people wise, I think there were 50 some people.
yeah, it's just a great time. I mean,
Yeah, I'm just estimating for what.
more. Yeah, there he goes. Hey, Triple C and Joe, thanks for coming in.
I'm guessing. But like I said,
Hey, B&D Crafts. Hello, Triple C and Joe.
some of them bring their own campers and some of them go to the park, go to the hotel.
We was talking about. I'm getting feedback for some reason. But we was talking about earlier about me following crochet channels. Well, Triple C and Joe, that is a crochet channel,
Okay.
and they do a lot of crocheting and crafting over there, and Dana with she does a crafty hour every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and she just shows you different things each day, and she also has a Facebook group that you can also join if you're interested in that. She just started, and then they do a late night live stream at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it goes until about at least 3 to 4 hours. And it's just a good time over there. And there's a lot of crochet and crafting over there. The what now? Talking and different people come up and it's just a good time over there. And they hey, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Triple C and Joe. And but yeah, feel free to hey, Triple C and Joe, and also please feel free to drop your link to the channel, and also drop your link. Also, feel free to drop your link to the. Here's the Gypsy and the Manila Gorilla. Hey, Jeff and Tammy, how are ya?
I can't do it. I tried. It just brings up my creator page. Somebody else is gonna have to drop it.
Oh, really? I don't know.
I gotta get a shower and stuff. We just got supper in the oven. But I wanted to get on and say hi to you. Yeah, the BJM meetup is a lot of fun. If you can make it, you should go. There's hiking. Kingsport's nice, and you got all those southern restaurants and everything right around there.
Especially Pals. That's one of their favorites. It's well known.
Hold on,
Pals.
I got YouTube open. Hold on. Sorry.
Okay.
So you heard everything I said twice. Yeah, it's a great place. They're a great time. People are great, and the campground is nice. They spent about what did they say? $3 million.
Something like that.
$3 million on a playground park there that's Narnia based.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What's Narnia?
Narnia, the Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis.
I've heard of it.
C.S. Lewis. If you haven't checked into C.S. Lewis, he's an author. You should check into him. He does a lot of that stuff. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. He's been around.
Timmy, I'm getting ready to drop your link to me. Hold on.
Hey, Triple C and Joe, feel free to drop your link to your YouTube channel and also your Facebook group.
Yeah, so I hope to be down that way a lot more next year, and then I can go to some of that stuff. But right now, it's just too far.
Is Georgia closer for you?
I'm in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be because their next meetup, I think, is in Georgia.
No, I'm in Pennsylvania, so I'm booked for 2 things in October in Tennessee, and one's in North Carolina at Mayberry, and then.
So you go to Mayberry?
Yeah, I went this year, and then the Vintage Camper Rally in Limestone at Davy Crockett Birthplace State Park. So they're a week apart. So this year I went from one to the other. Well, I went to visit my mom in between, but I'm
pretty sure where's the Davy Crockett Birthplace? That's right in Kentucky.
It's near Jonesboro.
Yeah, and that touches the Warriors Path State Park. They're actually, as soon as you get into Tennessee, it's Warriors Path. But in Kentucky, because Warriors Path State Park's right there at Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, right where they touch at. And You're
welcome, Timmy.
You're welcome, Timmy.
Or maybe it's the Daniel Boone. One of those parks are right touching Warriors Path State Park because we saw it going down there.
Yeah, I mean, so that's like with me living so far away, that's probably all I will do is those 2, because like this time when I went, I was gone for 13 days. Yeah. So
sounds fun.
And because when I left, first I went to Mayberry, and then I went to Nolichucky Gorge in Irwin for a night. Then I went to my mom's and camped in her backyard for 2 nights. And because of COVID, she's 86. So I stayed outside, and I went in to use the bathroom and to cook with a mask on, and then I went back out. And then I went over to Davy Crockett, and I was there from Wednesday to Sunday. And then Sunday I went over to Pigeon Forge and met a friend, and I was over there for 2 nights. And then I started heading home, and I stayed in Virginia 1 night halfway, and then I got home. So I think I was gone for 13 nights, either 12 or 13.
That sounds amazing. When we went down, what did we leave on a Thursday night? Friday morning.
Friday morning.
Down Friday morning and came back Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, that's a long way to go for a weekend.
Nah, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
9 hours, nothing. We travel a lot, so for work and everything else. 9 hours isn't bad at all.
I hate it. I despise it.
The Triple C and Joe show. I'm family with you. All right. We'll check out.
Yeah, I don't like long rides. More than 2 hours is like my sweet spot.
Oh, I love driving.
Thank you, Triple C and Joe.
But we love to.
They just connected with me too, so I'll
cool.
have to check all these channels out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we love driving, and we love seeing everything along the way. I think that's amazing. We always try to take a new way.
Yeah. Adventures of Moon Man. The meetup is usually around April, May, and June, around the spring and summer months.
So, do you know anything about split units, mini split heating units?
No.
You done lost me on that one.
What's it for? A camper?
No, for my house.
Okay.
A mini split unit, because it does, like, it's up on the wall.
Yeah.
And
Who's it made by?
It has heat and air combined.
Mitsubishi?
I don't know. Hold on.
I bet it's made by Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi is what I call it. Whoops. Mitsubishi. Sorry.
Samsung.
Samco?
Samco?
Samsung.
Samsung. That's right. It's Samsung. You're right.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
those are nice.
Can you see it? Right?
Yeah, you need no duct work.
Right there.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know about that one, Timmy.
Is it working?
That's cool.
I have 3 of them in my house. Hold on. Let me get my wires going here. I have one in the living room and one, that light's too bright now. One in the bedroom and one in the kitchen. So this one right here, right outside the window, is the unit on a balcony. And we're in the middle of this winter storm, and I can kind of hear it almost like a vibration, like kind of loud. And I don't normally hear that. So I'm just wondering if everything's okay. It's only like 3 years old, but you can just I can hear it.
Is there a spot to clean it? It sounds like it's building up dust.
No, it just started today when the snowstorm came. So it has something to do with the cold weather. But I went out and I put something.
Nothing goes outside. The cold weather shouldn't have anything. The only thing that may change.
Oh no, there's a big unit outside.
There is?
Yeah, there's a big unit out on the balcony.
That goes to all 3 of those?
Yeah, it runs the 3 units that are on the wall.
I didn't know. I don't know anything about that. I didn't know there was a unit outside.
Yeah, it's the snow was blowing and it was kind of getting in the back of it and stuff. So I put something on top of it so that when the snow blows, like it goes on the wood that's on top and it doesn't go down into where the
motor is. That shouldn't matter though.
There's like coils on the back of it and stuff. So
yeah. But the coils should only be running to keep it cool in the summer.
Okay.
And I think that the snow should melt. That motor should stay warm enough to melt the snow as it goes in there, because the rain goes in there all the time.
It almost like if a big truck was in your driveway and you could feel a little bit of vibration from it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it's like. I know it's on, because I thought the neighbor was getting
Like
oil
it's struggling
delivered.
or something. It's starting to struggle or something.
Yeah, like I thought the neighbor was getting oil delivered or something, and I went out and it was just the unit. So I protected it from the drifts so the snow won't drift on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's working, and I made sure there's a lot of airflow around it.
Yeah,
So,
that's important.
yeah, I didn't block any airflow, but I made sure that the drifts won't get in it. I don't know. I've not had one before.
Yeah, I've seen those, but I didn't know there was a unit outside. I thought they were independent.
No, if it was daylight, I could show you, but
That's pretty cool. I actually suggested that to my mom for one of her rooms, but I didn't know there was a unit outside.
let me see. I might be able to show you. Hold on.
I think you can turn your flash on your camera.
I'm on a laptop.
Oh, yeah, it probably doesn't have one.
Let me see if I can get this. I have to go through a storage room. So, can you see? No. Up there, no. You can't.
Yeah, the wiring, or what is that?
Yeah, it's like PVC. Wait a minute. It's PVC pipe.
So outside unit heats
Let me
and cools, and then it just delivers it to the 3 units inside.
Yeah, hold on.
And then the units inside circulate the hot or the cold, and the air blows through it.
Hold on a minute. This is a 100-year-old building.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You can't. You have to tell me if
This
you
is
can
a
see it.
100-year-old house we're in.
Yeah, can you see it?
I can, yep. It's like a heat pump.
Yeah, so there's, you see the neighborhood?
Ah,
Yeah.
very cool. And where are you at? In what part of the country? Oh, you're in Pennsylvania. And you're
Yeah, I
getting
gotta
snow
lock
now.
this door. Yeah, we're in the middle of the storm. I gotta lock this door. Hold on.
We're in Northwest Ohio, and it's been snowing all day.
There's my lock. Can you see my lock?
I love the door. The door's gorgeous.
It's pretty cool.
Old square lock. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, and then like this is a storage room. So this wall's brick.
Yeah,
This
I like the
is,
brick
I
in the
cleaned
house.
this out the other day. It's all organized now.
Yeah.
But look at the ceiling. The ceiling. Can't see the spots. See that
Oh, yeah,
spot?
there was one. Is it plaster?
And yeah, and over here,
Yeah.
you can see the one in the corner.
Still leaking, or the leak's
No.
fixed, or?
No, I don't think. I don't know. I just noticed it last week.
Well, that's got to be from a leak on the roof.
So I shut this door, and then I have this quilted moving blanket from Harbor Freight that I
Yeah.
hang up here,
Keep
and
it
that
warm.
it insulates.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's but you can see like the moldings around the door.
Yeah. Old.
Pretty cool. And then down like the windows. Let me see. Everything's
Ooh.
backwards, like
For the YouTube channel.
there. You can see the trim around the doors.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Actually, that's the window. So there's my Christmas tree.
That's a beautiful
That's
tree.
exactly how our trim is here. Upstairs, anyways. Downstairs, this part we're in right now is added on, a new part, but all the old stuff has that old trim in it. And even when I moved the door, I kept the trim and just replaced just moved the door from one area to another. That way I kept the trim and the original door and everything. Yeah, this house is at least 100 years old. It's got timbers holding it up underneath, like old logs underneath for the outside foundation.
So this is actually built in 1920.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it was sold last month, and we had what's today? Today's Wednesday. Last Monday was the appraiser came, and I think closing is next week, so I get new landlords.
Oh, you're renting.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a good way to do it. I think renting is a wonderful thing to do.
Yeah, but I need to head south.
Yeah, but if you owned a house, it's harder to do that than it is if you're renting, I
Yeah.
think. But you could rent south and then travel north.
I move a lot. I move every couple years because I have family here and I have family in North Carolina near Asheville.
Are you working or
No, I'm retired.
retired?
Yeah. So I
And
can come
camping
and
is your
go.
therapy, or I see
Camping is my therapy. You know what? And the people say, well, why is camping? Somebody asked me today, why is camping therapeutic? It's like even though I live alone, to get out and get into a camper, it's like a vacation home.
Yeah.
And it's like you leave your world behind and you just go to a place of peace.
Yeah. And it's somewhere new too.
And it's
and
like
usually
I have
out in the wild.
I have a friend that like she's a very upscale friend.
Yeah.
And she just doesn't get it. Like, why would you want to do that when you could go to a hotel? And I was like, why do you want to sit on your porch instead of your couch?
Right.
It's a different mindset because you're in a different location.
Yeah.
And that's why to me it's therapy, even though I don't have any responsibilities. No, I mean, my kids are grown. I don't have a husband here, but just to get out and go camping, it's different.
Yeah. I agree. I know exactly what you mean.
When they were showing my house, because of COVID, this was just last month, and because of COVID, they showed it 6 times in 3 days. Well, and I was like freaking out because of all these strangers coming into my house because of COVID. Yeah. So I bought masks. I had sanitizer out. It was warm. I opened all the windows. I emailed the realtors and said, please make sure go by the guidelines and all this stuff. I did everything I could. Well, on a Saturday, I think it was a Saturday, there were 3 different showings in one day. So I took the dog, I got snacks, and I went over to my camper at the storage place. And I just hung out in my camper for hours, and I just watched YouTube and scrolled Facebook and had a snack and a drink. And
that's awesome.
And I was fine. And it was just like and I was in a gravel parking lot with a bunch of campers, but it was in my camper is like your safe place. It's like your little cubby. My camper was 4x8. It was a little cubby. And then I sold it like the next day. The people picked it up, and I was like, now where am I going to go? So,
right.
So now it was a little too small of a cubby. So now I'm looking for something different. But even like when I had my Scamp, it was like, I would just go out to it and just, relax on the bed and read a book or something. And it's just a getaway. It's so totally different. For me, it is anyway.
Right.
So that's how I chose my name. That's why I chose the name, because for me, camping is therapy. And like when I was dealing with some family issues in North Carolina a couple years ago, and I felt like I had to run away, I went to lots and lots of rallies, and you just get in your camper and you go.
Yeah, it's like a family of campers. It's just like Jeeps. All Jeep owners wave at each other. Campers are the same way.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the cars, because I need to get a different car. I have a Chevy Equinox. It's a 4-cylinder. It only tows 1,500 pounds. So I need to get something that'll at least go to 3,500. And I had a Jeep Liberty before, and I loved it. But
we have the Captiva, Chevy Captiva, and we love it.
So
I have a truck too, though.
That's the one that you had that on top of the walker on top of that car, wasn't it?
Yeah, we went up the hill, Kenneth.
Yeah, we made it up the hill, didn't we? All-wheel drive. We took Kenneth Bahan in it.
I could not believe.
Oh, wait, his walker that you had on there.
Yeah,
it was Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, it was on top of the roof, and we had.
He was sitting in the back, and we went up a hill like this type of hill.
Were you scared, Kenneth?
No, not really. Just I was just amazed that it didn't fall off and it actually stayed.
We carry stuff all the time like that. You ought to see what we were doing today. I actually got some footage. I might put a small blog up about it.
Yeah, you can call it a report.
I had tow motor out in the snow, and we're building pallet racks up real high. It was fun.
Yeah.
Were you on Van Vita Travels one time?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
I saw you on somebody's live stream.
Oh, I'm all over the place on here, but I don't remember Van Vita.
She's a Canadian, and she does.
I've seen
does
her
a lot.
name around. I don't think I've ever been to that channel.
Well, she's a real. She's doing a van build. She's taking actually she's taking an ambulance. Actually,
Oh, that's cool.
an ambulance and turn it into a camper. And she actually just got through putting in a diesel heater
Nice.
into it, and she's doing it all by herself. And
It can be good and bad, I guess.
well,
Good. You can save a lot of money doing it yourself. But if you do something wrong and you think you're doing it right,
she
it
said
could be big problems.
Yeah, she said something in one of her videos. She said something like, her words was like, "I just want to show people just because that I'm a female doesn't mean that I can't."
That's true. There's no difference, I don't think.
And she's
This girl right here, she works with me every day. This girl, I've had guys working for me, and she outworks most of the men that ever worked for me.
And she said something to those words, and I thought well, that's very true. Anybody can do anything they want to do if they want to just put their mind
to it. That's right. That's right. That is well said, Kenneth. Well, I gotta go get a shower and stuff. I'll jump back on here when I get done. It was good to meet you. And what was your name?
My name is Doreen.
Doreen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we're Jeff and Tammy. It was nice to
my
meet
son's
you.
name, I have a son named Jeff. My oldest son is Jeff, Geoff.
Oh, very cool. I'm the J. We're all J's. I'm one of 7 kids. She's one of 7 kids. We all have 6 brothers and sisters.
And how many do you have?
We only have 3.
We have 3.
So you got 4 more to go.
Oh, we're done. We can't have any more kids. And our kids are all mostly grown up. Our youngest one is 13, but our oldest one's 23. So.
Yeah, mine are 28 and 44. 16.
Ours were all almost 5 years exactly apart, and we didn't plan that or anything. And
mine
just
are
happened that way.
16 years apart.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Wow.
You thought, man, this is never going to get over.
No, I wanted another baby.
Yeah, we do too, but we can't. Yeah. So.
Oh, I don't want another one now.
The last 2 children, she is tiny. She's a little lady. And the last 2 that we had were premature. And Corbin, our youngest, was 2 months premature. And they said the next one, there may be big complications with either the mother or the child. So they didn't recommend us having any more kids.
Yeah, good decision.
And so we thought 3's enough. Thank God for 3.
Yeah, we were blessed with 3. Why chance it?
Yep. But they're all doing well, so. All right. Nice to meet you.
Good night.
Bye.
We'll see you later, Kenneth.
Bye, Kenneth.
And Organic Raw Roots is in here.
Organic Raw Roots Farm. Do they want to come up? There's a link. Do you know them?
Maybe they want to come up.
Do you know them, Kenneth?
Yeah, they've been to my channel 2 or 3 times already. I've actually got to get ready to go raid Van Life Woods, and I'm actually 15 minutes late in Full Time Dream.
Oh, they started at 7?
Yes.
Oh, well, we need to get off of here. I'm going to go get some supper.
All right. Thanks for coming
All
on.
right. I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.
I'm gonna post the links here again one more time.
Okay.
Let's see, Full Time Dream. Van Life Voyages. And then Full Time Dream. I hope that works. Just tell them, Ford man, you got those two channels. Van Life Voyages and Full Time Dream. Just tell them Ford Man Raid. Thanks to all my moderators. Thanks for Doreen and Gypsy and oh, see, I don't know what it is, but YouTube is not. Hang on a minute. For some reason, when I post links, oh, you're welcome. You're welcome here anytime. I'm gonna share this stream again. I got Band Life Voyages right here. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, guys. I'm gonna share this. This should be Van Life Voyages. It should be Van Life Voyages, and then um, this one should be Full Time Dream. The guy's name from Van Life Voyages is Derek, and his wife's name is Tanya. Okay, yeah, Full Time Dream. I hope that those links posted. Did they post? Anyway, just tell them 4-man raid, and I will see you guys over there. I gotta get over there because I'm a moderator for Van Life Voyages. So, okay, see you over there. Bye. Thanks to all my mods and for all the people that come up on the panel. So, bye everyone.